NFL playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For BOA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass. It's Parker. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The Mustangs will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Offense operating from the pistol. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pop over the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up the zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Turn begins inside the 10. And he steps out after reaching the 30. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. And the Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Longhorns. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking deep downfield with the left. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
To throw, it's Huck. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Longhorns are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at 7.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Attack on the BAT, and it's 21-0. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Parker. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, SMU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Win after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, man! Catch made! Big play! And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. Back to pass. It's Parker. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike. A big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Looking downfield. It's Huck. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To pick up the third and short through the air. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Mustangs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Back to throw. It's Parker. Snags the quick throw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Mustangs are going to cash in this red zone trip. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Looking for his big tight end, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
Let's go.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Number 17 on to kick it away.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Parker. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pass caught. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
Chris, Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Parker. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. Dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks into open space. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to throw. It's Huck. Deep shot toward the end zone. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap, and he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete, brings up 4th down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear at the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
That makes the score. Texas 35, SMU 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. To throw, it's Huck. Caught over the middle, it's Shelton.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. He gets loose. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Screen to the wide receiver. In the clear at the 25. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted. intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game.